there friends, Nibs again. Out here at the range today doing a little bit of shooting. I wanted to do some shooting indoors. It's pretty cold, and but I wanted to get out and shoot a couple of powder burners today. So we're indoors and having a little bit of fun. This one here that I brought out to show you guys, I actually looked back and I have had this one on the channel before, but I never did a single video just specifically for this one, and I was really kind of surprised about that. But this is kind of a rare bird. This is a Marlin lever action. I tested a little bit before I started up. But this is a Marlin lever action, and this is what they call their Levermatic line of rifles. This particular one is a model 57, and this one, the thing that makes it kind of rare is the model 57M was a very common rifle, the M meaning Magnum, and then the model 56 was the common one in 22 long rifle, which was a magazine fed, a box magazine fed. And then the model 57, not 57M, is a tube feed 22 long rifle, and they did not make very many of those at all. I'm not sure why. They never made a 56M that I have ever been able to find any indication of. But these thing with these Levermatics is that's as far as you have to move the lever to cycle the action. So it's you don't even have to take your, you can just, you don't even have, like with a normal 39 or other lever actions, you actually have to bring that thing down to like 90 degrees to the ground, you know, perpendicular to the ground like that. This one you just have to barely open your hand up and it cycles. So, but we'll go ahead and shoot a couple of groups. This one is open sights. I've always been meaning to stick a scope on this thing, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Maybe I'll do it over the winter here, and we'll get this guy shooting pretty good. With these open buckhorn sights, chances are pretty good that I probably won't shoot it that great. But let's see, I have 12 rounds here. We'll put 12 rounds in it, and I'll shoot 6 rounds at each bullseye. How about that? This is just some Aguila Super Extra standard velocity. That way I don't end up with just 2 rounds left in the box. I don't remember how much this will hold. I think it's 15 or 16 probably. But these are very cool. I have a 56 as well. I used to have a couple of 57Ms, but I decided to sell those. I don't know, 22 Magnum. I like 22 Magnum. It's not my favorite, not my favorite round though. I'm a real big 22 long rifle fan. I know CW's gonna have something to say about that, but it's all right. I do like 22 Magnum. It's just not my favorite round. On the indoor range here, it's a very good idea to wear hearing protection. If I was just shooting this standard velocity outside, it's not that big a deal, but inside here the echo off the walls is pretty harsh, and it can get pretty bad. So, but let's go ahead and try a couple of shots here and see what we can do. Ooh, that one was way off to the left. It's 3. 56. Then we'll move that to a new bullseye. Looks like I'm shooting kind of high and left there a little bit. So let's move to the bullseye below that one. Still shooting high and left. Just so tough for me to get a sight picture with the buckhorn sights, the way my eyes are with these in the glasses and stuff. Shoot so much better with peep sights. I think I got one more here. Alright, let me reel that back. You can tell from here it's not the greatest grouping in the world, but that's all me. That's not the gun's fault at all. That's just my eyeballs are not great with buckhorns at all. Yeah, that is absolutely not terrible. I was expecting it to be a lot worse. Yeah, I mean, can't quite cover it up with my thumb, but for me shooting open sights, this is fantastic shooting right here. So a little high and left on all of them, but there you go. You guys saw them anyway, but there you go. This is I didn't tell much about the gun really. So the 57 came out in 1957. The first variation they came out with was the 56, which was the box mag version. They came out with that in 56, and they made these up through the 60s. This one does not have a serial number on it, so I definitely know it was made before 1968. So that's, as far as I know, there's a couple of different revisions of the way that the receiver is laid out, but I don't remember off the top of my head how those went. But this one does have rails for scope on it, so I may try to stick a little 4-power scope on this guy and see if we can do a little bit better on them groupings. We'll do it off a bench rest at 25 yards at that point, but get this guy back out in the springtime. But thought it'd be fun to get out, and it's really got some pretty wood, some real nice figure. Let me turn it around and get you in the light here so maybe you can see that. Really nice figure in this wood. I've owned, like I said, I actually owned 3 57Ms, and I don't think any of them had this. They weren't terrible looking guns, but they didn't have this is like a hand selected piece of walnut, I believe, and just really nicely figured. But anyway, there you go. There's my Marlin 57, kind of a rare bird. I've seen a couple of them around. Found one in another shop. Somebody had brought it into the gunsmith to be repaired. That's the only other one I've ever seen in person. I've seen a couple of them for sale on Gunbroker and things, and they sell for some cash. So hopefully I won't ever have to part with this one, and we'll keep it in the collection, and it'll be a cool little one to take out every now and then and do some plinking with. But hope you liked the video. If you did, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when I do post up new videos. Till next time, have a great day.